everyone, it's your girl Paiton and welcome back to my channel. Make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe down below because I am bringing back one of y'all favorites that I haven't done in a while. It's been a long time. I'm bringing back this or that. So I am not going to prolong this video too long. I have officially decided to, continue my studies with paralegal studies. So that's what I'm about to do next. So your girl's not technically done with college yet. This edition of this or that will be the college edition because I'm technically still gonna be in college, like graduate, fifth year, like college student. Okay. So the first question on the list is, are you an early riser or are you a night owl when it comes to college? And y'all, even though you really should probably be an early riser in whatever you do, like not even college, like even in your life, like your work life, whatever, I'm not that person. Okay, I am like night owl city, and that's how I was all of college. That's how I was, I think, all of high school as well. Probably that's probably how I'll be for a while of my life, probably until like I get way like older, and it becomes like something that I just can't do anymore. The second question says, handwrite your notes or type your notes. Okay, so kind of the answer for me is like, it's technically both and technically neither. And let me explain why. It's technically both because I have done both. Like if it's the type of class I feel like where I have the time to actually handwrite the notes because the teacher's talking slow enough, then that's what I'll do. But in all actuality, I'm not much of a note taker. I don't really study with notes much. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. Next question says, procrastinator or overachiever? And I feel like this is kind of a trick question because like, I feel like I'm both, okay? I'm definitely procrastination station, not even gonna lie about it. I've always been that way when it comes to school, but I'm also an overachiever, and somehow with my procrastination station, it makes me, want to like have better grades. Like it's very weird. Like, how do you procrastinate yet want to be an overachiever and have straight A's? And I've done it. I've had straight A's. I've been on the dean's list. Next question says, give a speech or write a paper for class. I feel like, to be quite honest, it just depends on the class. I'm more likely to be okay to give a speech if I can give the speech in a smaller classroom setting. Honestly, I probably go more on the paper side because I feel like you never go wrong with the paper, but I do feel like typing the paper is going to be way more work than like writing out or typing out a speech. Next question says, study alone or study in group? I feel like to study alone because if I do study in a group, chances are I'm not going to pay attention. The only time I will say that I like to study in a group is if like the teacher gave us a study guide or gave us a specific assignment, and now I'm trying to work with the rest of the group to get the answers so that I don't just have to use my brain by myself to get the answers. That's the only time that I like that. But if it's like not where the group is actually helping me get answers or something like that, then no, I'd rather be by myself. And this one says, private school or public school? Honestly, I didn't do public school for college. Even though I wanted to. I actually wanted to go to HBCU because I got into both Hampton and Howard, so it was kind of down to either going to Hampton or Howard. So if I ever did go to a public school, it will probably be a HBCU if anything. This other question says, do you use a Mac or do you use a PC? Okay, y'all, I got an HP computer, but I never used it much because I just preferred my Mac over anything. I felt like the Mac was just faster and a lot smoother when it came to finishing assignments. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with a Chromebook or PC or HP or anything like that. So would you rather have a random roommate or a friend? Sometimes when you room with your friend, it might ruin the friendship because y'all weren't ready to be rooming together. Like, y'all are not that close with each other. But if y'all are that close with each other, then definitely room with your friend. Okay, room with your friend. Rooming with a random person, it's not always the best thing. Sometimes it can be a magical thing. You shouldn't room with like a random stranger, but at the same time you shouldn't room with like your best friend ever. Like, you should room with somebody that you cordial with and you think is cool, if that makes sense. This question says, do you prefer morning classes or afternoon classes? I'm definitely more of a morning class person, even though I do not like to get up at no 7:30, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. I don't like it, but I would prefer my classes to be at that time. But I also like, okay, if it's afternoon, like 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., I don't mind that. I think the worst thing for me was when I was in like a class from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. just because that's kind of too long for me to sit down and pay attention. Like, I have to, like, you know, move my body or stretch like at least a little bit, so that didn't necessarily work out well for me. The last question is, would you rather have a summer job or take summer classes? And my answer to that is, why not have, you know, the best of both worlds? Well, y'all, that wraps it up for all the questions that I have for this video. So I hope that all y'all enjoyed it, and I hope that this was like something fun and something that you can get in tune with and relate to. So y'all already know what to do. Make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe down below, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.